set up. All right, really quickly, since we're missing people, can I have you three flutes? Can you scoot in? Can you scoot in as well over this way? So we just kind of consolidate. You're scooting towards me. And by yourself. A little better. Okay, so happy Friday. We're going to be reviewing quite a bit of the sections that you'll be doing for next week's playing test week today. We reviewed this last week for our initial grade, and like I said yesterday, we'll be doing it once again, but now we'll have a little bit stricter parameters. You'll be now you'll have to have correct rhythm and correct pitches at tempo. So I know I took some of those passages under tempo. So one strategy I would use to get there, I was in your position, would be start slow. You know you have 6 more days after today. And what I would do is today we go home and start it at maybe 120, and every day bump up 6 to 8 clicks. And by the time you've gotten to actually about Wednesday next week, you'll be at your arrival tempo. So it's nothing out of your league, because I've heard you all play with great sound already. Great. It looks like percussion is just about ready. So we're going to start from the very top, do a full run, and we'll go from there. Yes, great stuff is happening. That is the best that I have heard you play that overall. Would you agree? Yeah. So, yeah, I heard some yeses and some nos. So let's take a poll. I just want to see what you all think. Was this? Raise your hand if this was your personal, not around you, personal best run through. Raise your hand. Okay. So my percussion section, a couple of low brass people. Okay. Would you? How many of you say this was not your best personal run through? Okay, so about 2/3 of you. All right, now let's take another poll. How many of you would say this is not just yourself, this is as an ensemble, Would you say that was our best run through so far? Raise your hand if you think yes. Okay, so that's about 50-50, so raise your hand for no. This one's more evenly split. Okay, now from my perspective, up front where all the sounds are blending together, I would be on the side of saying that was best overall. I know we're missing some people today, but we held our own really well. A couple of things that were kind of trouble spots were pretty much the usual spots. One of the kind of weakest sections for this run through was the 5/8. That was kind of weird. That had not happened for a long time, trumpets, and we had cleaned that up quite a bit yesterday. Especially the second 5/8. It was kind of witty, going through the piece. Halftime drug a little bit, but we ended up actually going back to our original tempo once our horn and euphonium melody came in at 26. And middle section was good, all about running 8 notes. That was pretty good. Brass is nice to have a tuba again today. It's nice to have a bottom again. And Molto Allegando, I can still use more. I felt that when we hit 77, we had intensity, but we lost it. So I feel like we were not taking big enough breaths to support our air. And everything after that, I thought was very strong. Can we start? We're going to start actually from the top today. We started from the end yesterday, so very top. I'd like to run top to 12, which we did a few times yesterday. Here we are, top to 12. Everybody's in. Especially the second 5/8 trumpets. Let's do that again.
Tune that note to 12, please, for the woodwinds.
Tune that note? Yes. Woodwinds, can I have, just high woodwinds, can I have that note tuned up? 12. Just my flutes, clarinets, and that's it, flutes, clarinet, and oboes. Ready? Okay, so, can I have flute 1? Actually, it's all flutes. Just play. Just play your note. I'll start with you. Ready? Okay, you can hear the waves. Just go down one by one. I'll grab my tuner actually. Let's see. Extra flutes, here we are. Ready? Okay, so what note do you have there? A? Okay, that was actually an A sharp. Sorry, there you go. Here we go, ready? Great, one at a time, let's start with you. Ready? Good. Go ahead and make a slight adjustment. Math 3, you are all really locked in actually. Let's go ahead and have all 5 of you play once more. I know this is a pretty hard note to tune. Okay, so go ahead, you're still sharp and you're still flat. Yes. Can you roll out? Yeah. Okay. Try it again. Ready? So, for the sake of just we don't have enough time to go through every single person, we're going to run this again, and I'd like you to, after I tune these 3, make sure that you're really listening in from the beginning because you're able to roll out and make adjustments as you're going through. You watch flute players, an orchestra, professional ensemble, they're constantly making adjustments as they're going through because you're not always going to have the luxury of having a full tune warm up. And I know we didn't tune today, which is a big reason why. that we're not sounding like this, but you're not always have the luxury of tuning before you do a performance. I've been there, and you just gotta really roll with it. Okay, clarinet, let's go ahead, tune your note. Just do B flat. Reset. Oh, okay. So it actually be a C sharp.
Yeah, we did
Take that out. 1 sec. So you have an A as well, just on an octave. Ready? It's concert A. You have B. Try it again. Ready? Don't do a sforzando. Hit it. I want loud sound with the instrument. It's hard to tune when you're playing half as loud as the tuner. Ready? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Over. Flat. Just one. Just one at a time. Flat. Very flat. Ready? Just a little more. Still, you're very flat. Did you get the reed shape down?
No,
Oh, that would explain it. So make as many adjustments as you can. That'll explain a lot. So you know how it is. Get your reeds and shape down. You can only actually make so many adjustments. So this would explain a lot. All right, go ahead. See you up at least. You're actually sharp. Go a little more. In the middle. Go up a little more. There, you had it. You can see you were right. So for those of you who don't know this, the oboe is probably the hardest instrument in the entire ensemble to tune. It's
you can't just tune the reed. The problem is it's always in your mouth. If you move your mouth even slightly, it's wrong.
Yep. So you have notice how if you're listening really intently, he had the pitch, and by just literally moving just even a muscle in the corner of his mouth or anything, the pitch went up and down. And then what happens with their reeds, they actually have to have their reeds custom made. They have to shave it with a knife. And so that's why she can't actually adjust anymore, because her reed has not been shaved down to fit her embouchure. So be thankful, especially brass players, keep a mouthpiece. Every time I was in brass tech, I was just like, this is so nice. I don't have to worry about chipping my reed. So great. All right, can we go ahead and let's have everybody at the top again? Ready? Top. Here we are. Watch for a cutoff. Trumpets, I don't actually have any negatives to say about that 5/8. That was almost recording quality for that 5/8. So whatever you just did, do not change that, because that was the first time that both of you were locked in right there, super in tune, and you had the articulation difference. So I was super happy right there. Going a little bit further into that run through. The thing I want to